Here we are, the eve of the Premier League. The Premier League's back. Does it feel like the Premier League this year?
Well, it feels a lot different. It feels good. Of course, we're going to have the crowds back, also here in Wales. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it with a new format. Only 8 players instead of 10. So yeah, it's totally different.
What's your thoughts on the format? A good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. A nice change around. Every game matters, and that's what it's all about. That's what the fans want to see.
What was it like? Obviously, you pretty much guessed that you were in, but the fact that PDC delayed the announcement, what was that like? Not actually knowing if you were in until the last minute.
I knew I was in anyway.
You had a fair idea.
They wouldn't put me on the poster anyway.
What do you think the message sends out that Rob Cross has been left out and he won a televised ranking event? He joins a very exclusive club, and does the Premier League change now?
I think it was really difficult for the PDC to pick the last player. Of course, Joe did well recently. That's I think was his luck towards the qualification for this tournament. And of course, I feel sorry for not only Rob, also Dimitri and the other guys. But I think Joe Cullen is more than deserved.
Where's your mindset at the moment? Because difficult year last year.
Of course. The end wasn't that well. Of course, I've been taken out of the World Championship due to COVID, but you have to take down your chin and you have to move on. And I had a few fantastic weeks of holiday with my family, so the batteries are charged again. I'm looking forward to play my game.
Was the Masters a blip because the performances weren't what we expected?
No, it wasn't. I was trying maybe a little bit too hard, and it's just one of them things. It can happen. It's always going to happen a few times a year, and let it be the start of the year. It doesn't really matter.
Long time away from home as well from you. I'm guessing you're staying over for the Pro Tours as well. Is that important you to get your mindset right and focused on the job in hand over this period?
I'm going to play all the tournaments, especially the first few months, to get into my rhythm, and I think that's really important. And I hope from there on I can make some progression and do well in the tournaments.
You've always said that you're at your best when you're playing regularly, and now you've seen the calendar. Does that excite you that you can get back to where you were?
Of course they excite me, and I think it's good for the PDC, good for the players, good for everyone. There's a lot of tournament days, and that makes you a stronger player on the end run. But not only that, there's a lot of opportunities also for the lower ranked players to earn a living, and darts is growing globally, and I think that's only good for the sport.
Gary Anderson up first for you. A man that's very hard to read because his form seems to be from nowhere, but when he plays you, there's a switch that turns like it.
Yeah, true. There's also a switch in my game when I play.
I was about to say, you two bring the best out of each other.
I think that's good for darts. Gary is still a phenomenal player, and with his ability and his talent, he can make it everyone difficult. Simple as that. So you have to begin sharp straight away if you want to do well, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And I'm feeling good. Hope I can do some nice damage straight away from the beginning tomorrow.
Last time you two played, there was a little bit of needle, shall we say, in Wolverhampton. Is that under the bridge, or is it?
Of course, it's on the bridge, but that's going to happen sometimes. What can you really do? It's one of them things. It's we don't really.
It's better for the sport. If you don't get on,
it's true. It's not that we're not getting on.
You know what I mean? It's better for the sport because it's showing that you all care and you're trying to.
Yeah, we're trying. We try to earn a living, try to win tournaments, and sometimes then with the adrenaline in your body and with the emotion, things happen. And the only thing what you can do is just perform well and do as well as you can.
Just looking ahead, obviously Berlin has been moved now to the end. What's the situation in Holland? Are you still expecting Rotterdam to happen, or is there a doubt over the Rotterdam?
Of course, there's a doubt. There's only 1,250 people max at the moment, so I'm wondering under this condition if they're going to let it go ahead. I don't think so, but we're going to see what's going to happen.
When are they reviewing this regulations?
That's not up to me. That's up to the PDC and the Dutch government. And I only can hope. Of course, I want to play in Holland. It will be amazing again, but that's too far away at the moment.
I was going to say, because it means a lot to you. It doesn't happen very often that you get to play in Holland, does it? So not just for you, but when obviously Raymond played there and Jermaine missed his date because of he had to then go and play in Milton Keynes. It's very special for you guys because it doesn't happen.
Of course, it's special, especially to play in front of your own crowd. What you just said it happens only once or twice a year, so you need to take the most of it.
Realistically, how many TV titles do you fancy winning this year?
Oh, tough one, tough one. Minimum 2. That's my goals, minimum 2. Depends on what you count as televised tournament. Do you count the World Series as that? Because then I think I can win more. But last year, I only won Copenhagen, of course, and I need to add some tournaments towards it this year. Simple. You need to book progression for yourself, and that's the only thing I'm worrying about. I need to make sure I focus myself on my own game.
I know I asked you this off camera. I'm going to ask you it on a few weeks ago because everyone's asking. Looking back at your career, if you could change one dart that you'd thrown in your entire career, which one would it be?
Yeah, I got a few of them. I've played so many games over the years. Could be the dart against Phil Taylor in the World Championships. Could be the one.
Is that the one to go? Was it 5-2
up? Or I think it was to beat Rob Cross. 5 matches after something. Yeah. That's the past. It doesn't count anymore.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see if you could change one moment. Which one would it be?
It's
not fast.
You have to take it on your chin and move on.
Michael, pleasure as always. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.